Hi YouTube, this is your girl Lovely Pamela. I'm here with the installation of True Hair, which is hand chosen finest natural human hair, and you guys know I purchased it. So the company's name is actually JBS Hair, but their brand name is True Hair. We actually have a deep wave 14-inch number 2 and a deep wave 14-inch number 1. Um, when you're starting to do a sew-in, you need to make sure the client's hair has been detangled first with a wide tooth comb or a wide tooth brush. And then you need to make sure it's shampooed 3 times. And then you need to rinse twice with warm water, once with cold water. You need to add conditioner, whether it's leave-in and detangler or whatever, and let them sit. And then you rinse again with the following instructions I gave you with the previous instructions. And then you begin to section off hair. You make sure you moisturize the hair, make sure you detangle the ends, and then you either blow dry. I let air dry, but I section it off in 6 plaits and I air dry. For my children, for clients, I blow dry, but I section it off in six or 5 clips, and I work through the hair until I get it straight or however I want it, and then I begin braiding. Braiding does not require a lot of tension because you have to think about you're adding tension with the braiding, and then you're adding tension with the actual weft being sewed on. So the less tension you have for the braid, the more chance you have of the client not experiencing alopecia in the fringe area and around the actual edges of the hair all the way to the back of the nape. And their hair will not thin out because there's not so much tension. You can add tension when you're sewing on the weft of the hair. Let me give you an example of what I mean by not so much tension. Let's see if I can get some better light for you guys. Here. See, there's not a lot of tension. I'm going to see if I can bring it close. Because this is from a webcam, there's not a lot of tension there. It looks like it is, but it isn't. You should be able to move the braid, and the client should not wince or make a grimace when you're doing your sewing. To secure the braids, I do, it needs to be as flat as it possibly can to your hair. You can actually take the braid up and sew it this way. You can sew it going across, or you can do it this way. I do it this way because it makes it lay flat. You see, even when she rubs her hand up under there, it doesn't puff up, it doesn't move. They will not see that. And I secure the hair. And like I said, it should be not a lot of tension because you're going to add tension when you sew in the weft. The front of your hair should be left out. She is natural, so either we're going to flat iron it. We already have heat protected products. I applied them before that so they'll have time to absorb into the hair. The scalp is moisturized with the light hair dressing. So that's how the beginning of the sewing is going to start. Please excuse the rugs because I'm also cleaning my kitchen. But that's how it should start of a sew-in. So I'll be back with part 2 of the sew-in when I start applying at least 3 of the wefts. So thank you. This is Lovely Pamela with the beginning of a sew-in.